So what's good, you guys? Right now I'm out here in North Charleston, South Carolina, and I'm at a place that I've done once before, which is this Toys R Us back here. Now, it's been about 2 years since I last filmed a video here at this Toys R Us. The last video has done pretty well for the channel, but there have been a few changes that has been made to this place since my last video of it. Yeah, like I said, it's been about 2.5 years, and not really that many changes to it, but enough. I figured I have an opportunity to film it, so I might as well do it, because I didn't know. You'll see what I mean when I say that the changes might be implying that redevelopment might soon be taking place. And I also want to show what I mean further by that is, if you guys remember that place back there, which is the old Gander Outdoors, that's being redeveloped into something else at this time now. So that's why I'm thinking that this might be getting redeveloped at some point. Not really sure, but you don't know if you find out. If you won't know unless you find. Whatever, you guys get what I'm saying. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check this place out. Alright, so there you can see it in all of its glory. And I know you got a car passing through right here, so I'm gonna let them go ahead. And the other vehicle that's about to pass by and turn this way too. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There you go. There you go. Alright. Alright. So the first thing that you guys might be able to notice right in front of you here is that they've taken off the old, like, I don't know if they were doorways at some point in time, but you can see those have all just been gutted and boned down to just a single pole. And at one point they had it fenced off, as you can see right here, evident of this old caution tape slip here. But yeah, man, you can see all in there of what was formerly Toys R Us. You could just walk right through, in and out, and you can see everything's all boarded up in here, so there really isn't anything that you could see. I know in my last video there was a very tiny little sliver in the doorway that you could see, but that has since been covered up, as the only thing that's available is this old door sensor at the top there, as you can see, but nothing else though. And then if you guys also remember, what used to be up there was a Kids R Us label scar, as you can see right over there. Yeah, y'all can go ahead and get all that out your system. Nice. Alright, so as you can see here is the Kids R Us label scar, and it used to be a lot more vivid, and that's because, like I said, I think this has something to do with possible redevelopment, because they've also painted it over. So, very interesting. And also another thing, as you can see in front of me here, I'll go ahead and change the zoom there. That's Burlington in front of me. But to the right of that over here used to be the old Applebee's, and they've since flattened that and turned it into an iMart, Dunkin' Donuts, and something else that's over there. So a lot of changes have happened within 2 years. The Gander Outdoors is getting redeveloped. The Applebee's has been knocked down completely. And Toys R Us received some very minor changes. And I'd like to point out that this is actually old Toys R Us garbage can, as you couldn't tell by the blue plastic top. So I think a lot of these places that were open in my previous video are all closed, except for the Sport Clips and then this like frozen treat place, even though there's, well, actually I think that's gone too, because not a single soul is in there. And yep, you can see that right there. Short-staffed and closed until Tuesday to Thursday until further notice, so you're kind of screwed there, which is kind of sad. It has everything to do with the pandemic and just not getting very much business anymore. Boxcar Betty's is open though, which is pretty nice to see that. It's a good place. There's one that's over by the Azalea Square Shopping Center that they closed down, unfortunately, so it's good to see that there's another one open. But if you guys remember, well, I'll show you the sign first. There's a sign all the way out there. Sorry if it's a little grainy, but you can see that. Yeah, that's really shaking a lot, but that used to be the old Toys R Us sign, used to be on the top there. And then back here used to be the old Toys R Us scar at the very top of this pole looking thing up there, as you can see. All that used to say Toys R Us on it. And there's actually a car back here, so with people in it, so I'm not gonna go check a door or anything, but I do realize that the other time I didn't come this side of the building, so I'll go ahead and check this out, see if there's anything interesting on it. Probably not though, and if there was, yep, well, unless you want to consider garbage and, you know, interesting, and there's nothing Toys R Us related. All this stuff is being used by the businesses, and it's a lot of trash over there as well, so not really much we're going to be seeing. There was something over here, and you can see that there was. Holy crap. So dang it, I really wish I had came over here last time. I didn't know anything was even over here. You can see that little sign all the way over there. Where's it at? Right there, over by that tree right there. There used to be something in that little lot over there, but I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know that it was even over there, so dang it, that's on me. But yeah, so we'll just go ahead and go back around this way. I apologize for the sun being right in the lens on that. That's my bad. I'll go ahead and point you guys towards the trash, which is very convenient, but just to get the sun out of the lens so you don't have to see all that. It's right in my eye, so that's very nice for me though. And then you could go ahead and see the old Toys R Us scar right up there. But it's gonna pretty much wrap it up, man. Nothing new really on the outside of the building, with the exception of the few pieces that I mentioned before. And here, I'll go ahead and get on the outside so nobody's thinking that I'm filming them or something, because you'll be surprised at how many people are offended by the fact that you have a camera that's working. But yeah, a lot of this area has changed. It's only been about 2.5 years, I want to say. I think it was January of 2021, or was that 2020? I think that was 2021 there. So yeah, it's been 2 years, a little over 2 years now. You can see the Burlington is over there, old Sears. And then, like I was pointing out earlier, this building, this gray building that's right in front of you right there, used to be the Applebee's, and they redeveloped the land to become this iMart and whatever else is over there. So I'll go ahead and pause the camera to walk past all this over here, and I'll get back to you guys at the Toys R Us. Yeah, so you can see a little bit more of the Kids R Us scarring here. Like I told you, they definitely painted it over, all of it, because you can't see it as much anymore. And then they took most of these blue tops that are very, very evident of Toys R Us off. And yeah, man, but that's gonna pretty much do it. Really is kind of sad seeing this like this. They just took like the whole front of it that really characterized it off, except for this. I mean, you can't knock that. I mean, that's definitely clearly a Toys R Us without any doubt. And then there used to be a sign here, and there used to be windows in these things, if you don't remember, but all that stuff is gone now too. And then, man, it just smells like vape, which is really nice and tasty. I love that. Being sarcastic, obviously. But then on this side here, you had some type of like something up here. I'm not really sure what that was or what it was for, but that's obviously gone now too. So, all right, man, that's gonna do it for me out here at this abandoned Toys R Us. I chose to walk out this way so that you can kind of see it fading away as I'm walking away from it. You got somebody screaming really loud, which is just beautiful. Love that. But yeah, you can see the Toys R Us right in the background. I'm trying to walk decently fast so you can actually see it. And I'm sorry for the shakes and the plane in the background. Everything just wants to start coming out when I try to film something. So you can kind of see it in the background right there, a little bit. Hope you can see it decently well. But yeah, Toys R Us, man. I hope you guys did enjoy this update in 2023. Nothing really is different. I wish you could see inside, I really do, but like I said, if you guys didn't see the other video that I did on this place, you know, I shopped at this store. This was one of the stores that I got several toys from as a kid, and seeing it gone, it's just kind of surreal to be able to film it at the same time, but I wish I could see inside. It's probably gutted in like a warehouse, but it'd be nice. So anyway, with that said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Be sure to make the best of every moment. Thank you guys for choosing Z-Man, and thank you for watching. I know I said that in the backwards order, so thank you for watching. Thank you for choosing Z-Man, and see you guys in the next video. Make the best of every moment. And from this old Toys R Us with the awesome Kids R Us scar right there, which I'm going to keep pointing out as long as it's there, because Kids R Us is a long time ago. But from Toys R Us out here, it's going to wrap it up for me. Peace.
Only you can find a whisper don't stop. And you close your eyes, I go crazy out of my still they were strangers to my mind. But you're so very special.